here is Tom's grave. And you remember Tom being one of the leading heroes in Kenya's struggle for independence, a civil rights champion. You also remember that Tom was politically assassinated on the 5th of July 1969. And this was on Government Road in Nairobi, which is today Mboya. Because of Tom's high profile and illustrious career as a brilliant, charismatic politician, Tom was seen as an obvious successor to the then President Jomo Kenyatta. And out of political succession battle, Tom had to be killed. So a week later, Tom's remains were driven to Rusinga home, and Tom's remains were lowered into this grave. It's today 49 years since Tom was buried here. Just 2 years after Tom's burial, most of his friends from the world over and the family came together, contributed, and ensured that this great mausoleum was built in honor of the late great son of Kenya, Africa, and the world. One of the things that stands out here is the shape of this building. The designer had one thing in mind, and he designed the building in the shape of the bullet, just to remind us of what killed Tom, the bullet that shot him. Right in that house, there were a few of Tom's collections of mementos, awards, honors, and many that people come to see and learn from and even get inspired. We have a smaller grave there. An American who had wished to be buried close to Tom. We had worked very closely with Tom in the student airlift. The student airlift was a program that Tom initiated that would enable right but needy African students access high education in American colleges and universities, and would later come back and help in nation building. So he wrote a will to the effect that in death his remains would be cremated, brought to Kenya, and wished to be buried close to Tom. That's why we have this grave here, 30 years after Tom's death. The starkest reminder of Tom's assassination is maybe the briefcase that Tom was carrying at the time of his assassination. Remember, Tom was killed on Government Road, which is today Mausoleum Avenue. He had just walked into the Chani pharmacy, and unfortunately, as Tom was walking out, right on the veranda, appeared the assassin Isaac Nation Jenga, who shot him twice. Here is the briefcase that Tom was carrying, and the keen look would reveal some faint traces of blood change on it. You also see Tom in the first name cabinet, in which he was the minister for justice. Tom, being a staunch Catholic faithful, was wedded on June the 23rd. The Pope had to fly in from Italy just to officiate Tom's wedding at St. Peter Club at Racecourse Road in Nairobi. That was on the 20th of January 1962. This clock was brought by former American ambassador to Kenya, Michael Ranabaka. We have other collections like these canvas are the best in wood carving. Tom, as a statesman, would visit different communities, and from different communities, he'd carry gifts. So this was a gift from the Kamba community. We have this from the coastal region, but at the same time, Tom would be installed as an elder by different communities. Kambas do give this, and the arrows, the Kalenjins give this as traditional accompaniments. On the 3rd of October 1966, Tom was made an honorary citizen, city of Kansas, Missouri in the US, and this certificate is to that effect. One artist called Mr. Sano wrote this in vernacular, just in remembrance of our Luo son Tom Mboya, whom we shall never forget. Tom became the first black patron of the Mount Kenya Safari Club in Nanyuki. Mount Kenya Safari Club had been a colonial club. Tom was made an African elder in Guinea-Conakry, West Africa. So as per their traditions and culture, this goes as a traditional accompaniment. But just have a look at what the Queen of England brought Tom. This is a special Korean gift that was brought to Tom by the Queen of England. We have other collections from Australia, India, Italy. But here the cannonballs, on his free time, Tom would play that game called bowling. Cannonballs are used in playing the game called bowling. Tom had a stint at Oxford University as a student through a scholarship by the trade union movement. And as a top performer, this emblem of Oxford University was given to him as an award after performing very well in his academics. He took dancing as a hobby, and here is a dancing cap which was presented by the Nairobi Dance Committee. They actually had a band in the first cabinet with the likes of Jonjo, Njoroge, Mboya and others, and this band was called the Bachelor's Band. He attended a launching of a spacecraft in California, and this attests to that fact. Tom would also carry the fly whisk. A fly whisk is always a symbol of leadership and authority, and the black one here would symbolize our dark complexion as Black Africans. The white one would symbolize peace. So same colors and meanings are reflected on the national flag. And remember, it's Mboya who designed the Kenyan national flag. Just the flag that draped Tom's casket as a prominent personality who died. This is the exact national flag that draped Tom's casket. We have a look at one of Tom's nameplates, the one that used to stand on his office desk, and this was a souvenir from the Chinese government. You notice the dragons on it? Yeah. He had a graduation card, he had an honorary degree conferred on him from Roosevelt University. But because he was a trade union leader, on Tom's wedding, the Railway African Union bought him this beautiful cloth that still runs to date. The Kamba community would send Tom after a visit with another gift, a carving of a Maasai woman. Couriers would give this, plus the arrows, when they installed you as an elder. But posthumously, in 1993, former commander of the Kenya Navy, Kibwana Joseph, was here, and he donated this to be displayed as part of the donation from the Navy community. The 3 medals were from the first All-African People's Conference in Accra, Ghana, the 8th of December 1958 conference that Tom chaired at the age of 28 years. After a brilliant speech, Tom was awarded the 3 medals that he carried on. So this big photograph here shows Tom's daughters, sons, daughters-in-law, and a son-in-law. We have Maureen. Maureen Mboya is currently Maureen Odero, and she is a judge within the Nairobi law courts. Peter was one of Tom's sons, but we lost Peter in a motorcycle accident in 2004. We have Dr. Susan Mboya Kidero, the president of Coca-Cola Africa, one of Tom's daughters. Another son is Lucas Mboya. The last one is Tom Mboya Jr. Gladys being the wife to the late Peter, Sigrid the wife to Lucas, Odero being the husband to Justice Maureen Odero, the judge. We also feature Tom's grandchildren in this caption by that time. And here is the commonest portrait of Thomas Joseph Mboya. Thank you.